Welcome to another video on my walking robot Mirft2, made of fischertechnik and based on a TXT controller running Linux. Equipped with 2 touch sensors, USB camera, 6 legs, so it's kind of an insectoid. Currently running the standard firmware, the default firmware. And well, not connected to the battery pack, but connected to the AC adapter. Because it runs the default firmware, I can use my tablet to have a view through the camera on the objects, so that is nice. What I also can do is with this joystick run the legs, and it seems that the closer I get to the robot, the better the result, for some reason that I don't really get. But it's all Wi-Fi. And so why this side runs and that side doesn't, I'm not quite sure. In the meantime, with my other model, the Discovery, I noticed that I can copy the Python code which I wrote for the community firmware, but there is no OpenCV in that in the default firmware. So I may be able to use it, but I have to disable all use of the camera, unfortunately. So with that said, let's try to copy it and run it anyway. Well, back on the computer. So here the view from now a different camera, and let's test this one as well. Always nice. So default wireless. Can I make contact? Probably not. No. So am I connected? No, I'm not connected. I am not connected to the controller, so that is the whole point. Where the question is, why am I not connected? Now I am connected. Okay, that's good. Let's try again. Still error. And that's not nice. No, so for this one, for some reason I cannot connect at all. The signal is quite strong, and yet there's no option, there's no way I can connect. It says online, but that's because of the camera. So this online deals about this tablet and nothing else. Okay, let's connect anyway. Oh right, that's another point. I have to change settings. Network. No. Settings. Then I have to go to security. SSH daemon. And the daemon is in Windows terms service. So now I can connect. And once again I have to edit this one, so this one has to go. Yes. No. Really? Okay, let's quickly try to find. Aha, this is it. I have to use capitals. And now I'm in. I didn't copy the code yet, so let's do that first. In order to copy the latest version of the code, I put it into the community firmware. However, this is immediately a nice test to see if the new battery has made its place. So I say yes, connect. And then I am in. This is the code. So this I have to copy to my laptop, and then from the laptop to the default firmware. But another test is, yeah, unfortunately the new battery in this controller does not make it retain its settings of the date. This is December 26, 2019. So yeah, let's copy it and then use it on the default firmware. As it turns out, I already had copied the Python code, so apart from setting the date, it wasn't necessary to log into the community firmware. Another test was, can I use the RoboPro to check in for the community firmware? Answer, unfortunately, no. So I copied the code, it's here now. Let's check the code, and despite all this, I have to disable it. So each instance, oh, this one as well. Is there any other instance? Look in reverse. No, there's no. So let's run it now. Hopefully it will work without too much hassle. Ah, right, that was the problem, because the default firmware has no OpenCV. Any more issues? NumPy. Ouch. NumPy. Alright. NP. Where do I find NP? Right. There. But this is part of the camera code, so I can disable this in here. anything else that comes up, pops up. Except that it doesn't do anything yet. It doesn't do a lot actually. Okay. So what should it do besides camera action? Printing. Well, yeah, it says distance set, and it says actually a lot. But it doesn't do a thing. Besides that, there's another interesting point, because this is Python version 3. And my code is written for Python 2, so that means that I might have to disable that one as well. No. It doesn't do a thing right now. Absolutely nothing. So, okay, there is, oh, that's even worse. Query stage, screen stage, okay, that is in the library. And in the meantime, the screen goes blank, but anyway. This is not working. And as it turns out, there's another very interesting point to notice. Right now it's on the tablet is showing the desktop, so not connected to the controller. As soon as I notice that, I start it again, and look here, it runs. So and yes, it kind of runs. Well, except for the errors that I have to will have to find out, but it shows that I cannot run Python at the same time with the camera. That is not nice actually, but I'll have to deal with it. It's the way it is. So, to conclude, the copied Python program running here cannot run together with this image. And to run the program, I have to be logged in with SSH, which I first have to enable. Camera no go for Python, unfortunately. Does it run? Kind of. And yeah, I guess that's it for now. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment or suggestion. Always appreciated. You can also follow me via Instagram and Twitter. And please do support my blog via with a donation via either PayPal or Wired. You can also support my blog by becoming a patron, depending on the pledge, may have your name mentioned on my website and with my videos. More information under this video. Please also see the URL to my website, or see the next segment with all info as well. Going to be continued, of course. Have a nice day and bye bye.